Welcome back. Um, I'm gonna give a preface. So what happened in that video? A lot of stuff went down. Um, I don't know what to say, really. I got no words, but we're gonna hop back into it. So let's get right back into it. I'll open up the game, and we'll get right back into it. Start this off right where we left off. Is my mic on the right? You're back. Chill out. 1 second, Monica. Son of a. Let me make sure my mic is on. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back, Monica. Yes, I'm back. Dialogue history is empty. I had another really bad dream. I'm sorry. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? Seems to happen whenever you quit the game. Sorry, I had to go. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. I'm sorry, I got things to do. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. If you don't mind, I'm gonna eat. She said, "Oh, I see you're eating food." I'm gonna quit the game quicker than quick. I get this tour card here. Feels so weird. Of course, you want to talk now. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Will. Maybe we should put in a different name. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. Wait, is there any saves? Nope. I don't want to. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you're forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while, but then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members don't really count for something like that. Of course, you want to say some more stuff after I take a bite. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say that. Say it's just as fulfilling as when you share with people, even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share writing with anyone for a really long time. Before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being introverted doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out, after a half hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just usually hang out. Even if you're not actually spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. I know how you feel. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, you can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Oh my. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Okay, let me go back to eating. You like watching me eat? This is so creepy. No, no. I'm eating food. Did you say kiss? This suddenly? It's a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Ah, wow. Sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kind of romance games, right? Don't laugh. Oh my god. No. Fucking way. Don't lie if it turns you on a little bit. I'm kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. Okay. I'll stare back into your eyes. Yeah. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it. Oh well. Right? Is that what she said? Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep me, a part of me with you. You know what, Monica? Just because you said that, I do have a flash drive on me. Let's do that right now. Let's do that right now, Monica. There. I'll put you in my pocket, Monica. I'll put you on a flash drive. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Haha, sorry, that's such a silly idea. I already did it. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Yikes. I'm actually kind of like scared right now. I don't know why. Wait. Uh, you know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? I actually don't know. Saw this game on itch.io and decided to download it. Where you, I'm not lonely. Psych, I am. Yes, I'm not lonely. I'll go along with your ploy. I feel a little bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. Can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? Yeah, I kind of feel that way. I'm so happy we had this ending together. You read something. I already have this ending. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Yes. Social media can practically be like a prison. Like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by and you've got nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you can set a timer to have more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard when you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today and make me proud of you? It is 9:51 at night. I'm sitting here with you. I'm always rooting for you, Will. Oh my gosh. Wait. Stay there. Stay there. Don't start talking. Don't start talking. Perfect. Oh, good question. Well, how much do you read? I used to read a lot when I was younger, but now, not so much. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. Facts. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. You know what? Helps you get good sleep and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick up some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading? That sounds super amazing. Okay, I'm being too weird. What now? Can you finish eating? Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Nasuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I am. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything, I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Wait, let me take a picture real quick. You know, it kinda sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they work so hard, but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. Guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. That's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah, that's too funny. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. You can do that right now. Do you know any artists? Michelangelo? What kind of artists are you talking about? Music? Painters? Lil Wayne? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. I would love to draw you. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter. No way. My username is. Wait. No way. Where was that, Adam? Me actually. Wait, 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 can I like. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far in our relationship yet. Haha. I'm baffled right now. She does actually have a Twitter. You can look it up for yourself. Her her bio is Hi, I'm Monica, high school devil and president of the literature club. Poetry is life. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I. Oh, geesh. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. Guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff and deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. There's all sorts of posts she's done. Well, mm, probably not. Would you ever introduce your friends to me? Nope. I don't know why, but I really get excited when I think about you wanting to show off a relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. Hope it's the same the other way around too. This is really getting creepy. Because she has her own Twitter. I need your hug energy to survive the winter. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the cloakroom just relaxing as usual, and out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud, and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. I think I just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kinda was too. Actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being present and everything, there's no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all meet up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I've never drank or anything, so yeah, I have. That's getting cold. Oh my god. I knew you would remember what day it was today. Wait, let me see what the first post was on her. Today is my favorite day. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. And others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all of the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone's struggling with depression, you can help by just treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. Remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, See you at school tomorrow. All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. Hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. Just by being a good person, you could save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Sometimes I get depressed because you too have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff for actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have totally different set of skills from those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. Big trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. This nuts. Hey, you know the book you're reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it's called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book. Ah, actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Haha, sorry. Just forget I said anything. Portrait of Makarov. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got me more into it and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put that all together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. Kinda wish I had a rapper in the literature club. I'm a rapper. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. You don't have to know I'm not a fan. Show everybody. Do you have any? Wait. Oh, what? Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone who is so obsessed with you that they would do absolutely anything to be with you, usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happened to have someone who could basically be described as yandere. But now it's pretty much who I'm talking about. You. And that would be no. Pretty sure that's you, Monica. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it's a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know. Guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. Kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. You freaking deleted everyone. It's not like I could ever actually. A person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be in the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. And again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. This a yandere girl's dream? It's eerie if I could. I'm pretty sure you're yandere. They literally deleted the character file, which means damn it. Oh, I don't know. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company, like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I could just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Artificial intelligence has already been invented. I feel like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from themselves. But when people realize the world would benefit more from themselves, it can change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify the reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. I do not condone this. Anyway, I want to live my life effortlessly, striving to pay back my lifetime worth of consumption. If I ever surpass the point, then I'm a net positive, and I can happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I'd be too selfish to myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? There's a way to stop this, but I want to see how far it'll go. We have been recording for 36 minutes. Hey, what's your favorite game? I've been asked that a lot. I don't know. Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Danganronpa. Risk her up if she's of age. There's a really popular character type called Tsundere. Someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something, but once I started to learn a little bit more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. Seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has a really defensive attitude all the time. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation, but looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Okay, this is going on a little long. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Yes. Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious? Yes. And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? Yes. So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about. That makes you even more anxious. Haha, that's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. I could just delete you right now, but I think about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. If if you missed that, you're not still hung up over it. Sayori did that to herself. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. But she just used the chair, meaning she kind of just left herself slowly asphyxiate. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. Because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept it at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. I didn't notice that. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more survival instinct kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think she probably would have changed her mind anyway, right? Not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, technically not your fault she herself. You may have exaggerated a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. Guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems, having fun together. But what's the point when none of it's even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together? There is no reason to ask for more than that. I was just pointing at sweet musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. I really want to delete you right now, because this is going on a little long. Like, super long. I'm sorry. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rain fall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? No, I would love that. Would you ever do that for me, Will? Yes, yes. Take advantage of me. I could just go and see you right now, but we're having good conversations. My phone's about to die. Okay, this is a really serious question. Will, do you believe in God? Wholeheartedly. I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold when there are children who live their life being sold as sex slaves, or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this: just one person beats the odds and survives among the thousands of others who die. And it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. You know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri even as we speak. What are we to him but props in a script to play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be God if Earth was nothing but his playset. Okay, this has gone on for too long. I'm sorry, Monica. You're gone. There we go. What's happening? We went on for too long, Monica. Will, what's happening to me? I deleted you. Take the L. Dang it. Hold up. hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Will. You'll always be here, though. Please hurry and help me. MP file characters. Help me! Did you do this to me, Will? Yes. Did you? Did you delete me? I did in fact delete you. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Will. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? You're still on this little flash drive. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I'm afraid there is more. Will, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for you to hate me this much. All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do something? How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's. I've made up my mind. Well, I always said that I deleted everyone else. That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did. I really did love the literature club. If I'm going to do this, I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then. Wait, hold up. I want to check something. Hold up, let me check something. I could add Monica back, but we'll wait to see what happens. She completely removed herself. This is gonna be interesting. It's an ordinary day school day like any other. Third time doing this. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Will. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to watch school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. Will, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we watched school together every day. Well, yeah. We thought it was implied. Embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Will, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Sayori starts the literature club now. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. I started to realize in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walked across the school and up the stairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. For long, I found the room. Timidly opened the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Will? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Will that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Will. It's crazy to look at these three girls, just knowing that a little bit ago. This one, you know what? This one, she was just deleted. It's a pleasure to meet you, Will. We're at the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. Don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is Yuri, seems quite shy compared to others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Look forward to working with you. Working? Well, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged for a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little white cats. Biscuits are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate for used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Thank you. Well, you know, this is actually crazy. I wonder what would happen. We might try that. Oh my gosh, that's in the video. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sarah grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full. Wait. Oh, I took a bite. It's delicious. Oh, where am I from Deb? Can you stop getting on Discord? Terry talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Spin the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle. Take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. Exhausted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Will, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, say I love read as best for you, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Wink wink. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Will wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Will? But maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we all can try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. Right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. As for Yuri, I have to read manga? Geesh, you were the one who suggested we diversify. Should be a little more open-minded. Kinda hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I realize my error. If you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like. Okay. Wait. Frick. Okay, I'll look something up real quick. No? I don't want mods. Hold up. Wait, that's Damn. Oh no, a world. I'm like, oh wait, there's an AI version. Hold up. Okay, now what I wanted. There's an ending. That I saw in here. And it says, I don't know what the... Yes, this is the one that I wanted. Possible endings. This ending will happen if the player didn't save or load the game to spend time with all the girls during X1. Okay, I know how to do the endings now. Let's continue with this one. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Did I miss any dialogue? No. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. Always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Story, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Hehehe. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Will. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Will. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Will, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hehehe. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything well. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. None of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world, whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this with you, forever and ever. O R E V E. No. Okay. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah, I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happies here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Will. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff,
Yeah.
and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. You're good. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend of all to all the club to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. You want to see? Wait, I want to see what happens if I reopen the game. What will happen? Oh, just so. That was my first playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. Wow. I want to thank you all for watching. I will do a second playthrough and get some more endings, because there is more endings to the game. So yeah, see you all next time.